Hey y'all, it is Luca and welcome back to the channel. So today we are in the lovely Sylvan Glade. This is one of those kind of secret hidden worlds that you'll find in The Sims 4. There's not very many, there's just a few. This one came with the base game. It's in Willow Creek in Foundry Cove. You'll find this mysterious looking tree in Foundry Cove, and of course, you know, this is the magical tree. This is the entrance to getting to Sylvan Glade. I will leave a link in the description to the wiki page that will kind of give you some more information on how to get here. But it's a pretty quick and easy little process, to be honest. And I think once you get here once with the sim, you can just kind of come back again. I'm not 100% sure on that though. And you can build here. Yes, you can. There is a secret little lot here. It is 15 by 10. It's very small. It's very cute. But in order to access it and be able to build here, you'll need to type in bb.enableFreeBuild. And that will basically let you build on any lot that you're on. It especially works here because you can't normally build here. And on this lot, there's usually literally just one tiny little pond. It's one of those, you know, the items, or it's not like an actual pond like we have now. So your Sims can't really live here necessarily in the same way that they can just like move in and stay here, but they can just visit here and just kind of pretend that they live here. If that's what you're up to, I feel like that would be a really fun little rags to riches challenge, to, you know, live here only and survive only by, you know, the resources that you find here or something. Do let me know in the comments if that sounds like a fun idea. But let's just, without further ado, let's just get started with the build. There's no webcam today. I'm just kind of feeling like not having it on, honestly, not to get into it, but you know, it's just the webcam's just a lot for me right now. So let's just, I've got my floor plan on my other screen here, so I'm just gonna, you know, get started. We're building a little magical cottage, you know, I mean, when in doubt, build a magical cottage here, right? But I don't really want it to be like so magical that it is unrealistic and can't be placed somewhere else, if that makes sense. You know, I want this to feel like I could place this anywhere. So I just wanted to build something that was kind of magical, kind of not. I'm just gonna do a little, you know, layout like this. I think this was the shape of the shell. It's actually pretty interesting building here because you can't, like, changing the time of day doesn't matter. So it's kind of like a permanent, like, is it nighttime? It kind of is over here, kind of isn't over here. It's like sunset, sunrise. Who knows? It's whatever you interpret it as, but it's always this beautiful like pink glow too, which is honestly, it's pretty, but I can imagine, you know, if maybe after a while it can get a little bit too much. So but I'm keeping it pretty simple with the layout. You know, it's a simple little 2-story cottage. I found this kind of floor plan online somewhere, and I didn't really like keep the original floor plan. I kind of just slightly altered it. There is the rough shell. We have a full bathroom that's going to be upstairs with this kind of bedroom space. I'm not going to close it off either from downstairs. I feel like that looks really good. And then downstairs, it's also going to be kind of open plan because this is a cottage. I feel like open concept when it comes to a small little cottage makes sense. And then let me put some lots in here. Now there is the ability to add lot traits here as well. I thought that was pretty interesting. You can actually go over here and click traits. Oh, they didn't save. That's strange. Maybe they don't actually stay then. That's a new thing, but maybe I'll just play around with that. I don't know. Maybe it's because I bulldozed a lot. I'm not really sure. It could just be because it's Sylvan Glade and it's not really a lot. Let me go ahead and place down some roofing here. I'm keeping the roofing very simple also. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to building homes in The Sims, I am not a big fan of really elaborate builds. I kind of want simple shapes, but nice concepts, you know? I'm going to bring down the eaves of this a little bit, and then I'm also going to hit Shift C and kind of give them a little bit of a curve, just a little curve. I mean, maybe we can even do it up top too, you know, keep it nice and simple. We can do like a little nya like that maybe, or do we want to give it a little nya like this? Ooh, I like that actually, just a little nya. Yeah, right there. That's just Perfect. And then we'll do another, half gabled roof right here. Bring in the eaves from up here. Do the little, little curve. Okay, that's looking very, very charming. I really, really like this shape. I'm going to go with just this and just pull this forward, pull this back. I think it's too much for this lower one, so I'm just going to do something like that. Yeah, look at how stinking cute. I really like it. It's kind of filling up the entire lot because this lot is very small. It is so, so small. We don't have any other lots like this. I'm pretty sure there is a small lot like this in Forgotten Grotto, which is in Oasis Springs. It's kind of like a completely different vibe, but also really beautiful and kind of so fun. I thought it would be a really fun idea. I don't know if I'll do it. Maybe I will for myself. Maybe I will for the channel. Maybe my second channel. I really don't know, to be honest, but I think it would be such a fun idea to have like a rags to riches type challenge. Maybe not even rags to riches, maybe more of a kind of survival challenge, if that makes sense. But maybe doing a kind of challenge where you have to survive by only being here, like you have to be like, okay, I'm only eating food that I catch here and grow here. I can only, make things and sell things here or whatever. I'm not really sure the details, but do we like that? I don't really know if I do. Ooh, I love that because that matches. And then we're also going to use some other things from cottage living. Oh, I forgot about this. I don't know if this will fit very well. It kind of does. Ooh. Actually, that's beautiful. I've never really used the majority of the cottage living stuff for some reason. I guess I just get really like, after a while when I build in The Sims, I tend to have to kind of get used to it, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I'm not sure if I like this actually, because there is this from Discovery University that, I think I like it a little bit more just because I can kind of see the detailing in it more a little bit. And then upstairs, like this section of the house, I was going to use this stucco sandwich on sourdough. That's a very funny name. I never read that before, but there was a swatch of it that looked very nice here. Like, look at this. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. I love that because I didn't want to build something that was just really bright and pink and crazy. I wanted this to feel, I don't know, just like a cozy little cottage. I want to use this trim from For Rent as well, just because it has like some really pretty detailing that's so cottagey. And I'll use, I think, is it this roofing? Yeah, this roofing from Life and Death. Very, very, very pretty, honestly. Do I want to keep this or do I want to make this into a little balcony? I mean, that would be nice because honestly, if you think about it, there's not really a lot of room for like a porch or anything. This is just going to be a tiny little front step, if anything. So I think putting a little balcony here would be so, so lovely. Maybe we'll use some cottage living like railing or something, or is there something from maybe Life and Death or just like another pack? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I'm just so out of recording. I haven't recorded in almost a week. It's just wild to say, honestly, because my last video took me a while to make and stuff. Ooh, this Enchanted by Nature one kind of would be perfect, but I need like a different color. Ooh, this darker one looks kind of nice. Ooh, I quite enjoy that actually. Yeah. And then the trim here, I think I would have to use something. Ooh, the Enchanted by Nature pack has a trim as well. Oh, that is very nice, but it's not really going with the wood on this part. And I really do want to use that because I kind of like how soft it is. So maybe I should use a softer wood, but now that doesn't really work either. I do like that though. I don't know. Maybe we should change this upper part. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. I know I'm so typical when it comes to this stuff. I'm sorry. I did a little green bit of siding here, but doesn't that look so cute? I feel like this doesn't look that great with it just because now this looks really like, I'm so sorry for the camera. It's just not liking me. But this color here, this swatch is just not loving the green. I feel like it doesn't really go with it very well, but it looks so good down here. So maybe I need to change this again. Yeah, you know me, y'all. I am so indecisive when it comes to things. Maybe the green is just not the vibe. So I just got rid of that trim. And I think this fencing, I think it's just the color of the fence. that I want to change, because I feel like just the softer wood would look a little bit better than that more intense wood. I don't know. I feel like that does look a lot better. I love how I get so indecisive about things like that. And then the flooring up here, I want to go with something like this one from Cottage Living, perhaps. I feel like that does make the most sense just because it's kind of dark, but I don't know. It just has a nice, like, it's just so good. I feel like using this on the interior would be really, really good as well, because it is giving kind of cottage vibes. So is there another swatch that has this kind of, I don't even want to call it gray. It's more like a grayish that also has like, oh, wait a minute. Does that look better? Do we like the darker window, like interior? I feel like I kind of do, actually. I don't know if that's black or just like a really dark wood tone. I'm going to say it's a dark wood tone probably, but it's really hard to tell with Sylvan Glade. It's a very bright world. The coloring is really, really hard to kind of, determine here. So if you place this down in another world and you notice it's not looking that great, that's why. So, and I kind of really like the idea of the door being like a color, like this blue. The blue is nice. There's also a teal, but the blue is very pretty. I think I'll go with the blue. This will be a tiny little kind of powder room, half bath, whatever you want to call it. And I want it to feel cottagey, but I don't want to go overboard with the magical vibes. I don't know what's wrong with me, I normally love a nice magical vibe, but I don't know. Today I just want it to be like soft magical, simple magical. I'm not really sure what kind of tile to use in here because I kind of just want it to be nice and simple too, but I don't want to use greens and stuff. I want to keep it nice and warm. Maybe terracotta possibly, but I feel like that doesn't fit here very well either. You know what? I think I'm going to go for it. I'm wanting to use this really lightly colored, I guess it's called weathered stone pavers from the Castle Estate kit. I used that in a recent build here on the channel. If you have not seen it, I renovated one of Glimmerbrook's very questionable houses, and I transformed it into a castle, little kind of magic kind of space meant for like a party of adventurers, I guess you could say, from like the Dragon Age universe, I guess. And then I would like to use maybe just the cottage living doors. The blue matches. I kind of like the blue. I don't know, the blue in Sylvan Glade, but it's just, there's something about that blue today that's really, really speaking to me. And then I also have a bathroom upstairs, which I think I'm going to leave the wood flooring just because I like that. And honestly, I think I'm going to use the wood flooring in this one as well, because I feel like after looking at it, I'm like, we'll just do wood, Nobody's hauling stone all the way out here. So I think I'll just use this get together, beautiful looking little staircase. And I'm going to get rid of this window because it just doesn't look right there. I love this little space with the little window. Maybe I can put like a little item there or something. Okay, we've gotten a nice structure. Let's work on this floor plan layout and everything. I think I'm going to should I use this one or should I just go for the cottage living? I think I'm just going to go with the cottage living refrigerator here. The green is kind of a cute vibe. I don't know. I'm just kind of mix and match colors today. We're not really focusing on making it look right. I've been really partial to these Enchanted by Nature counters lately. I don't know. There's just something about them that's just like kind of been speaking to me lately. I think it's just because the wood tones are really, really nice. Just kind of do something like this maybe. And then maybe we can do like a tiny little bit of a bar kind of spot right here. That's cute. I like that. I should probably put a trash can that is endless. I guess we can just go ahead and we can put one of these like this, like right here maybe. I'll make sure to put like one of these really cute trash cans like this one. This one fits the vibe out here. I mean, it's kind of necessary, so we'll just put it back here in the corner, just keep it hidden. And let's see, we need to place down some bar stools. I would like them to look kind of magical, but I feel like these are just not the vibe. I want them to feel like, the only way I can describe the style that I really enjoy, this looks really, really pretty here. The way that I describe it is low fantasy and high fantasy. High fantasy would be like Skyrim, Dragon Age, Lord of the Rings, like that's kind of high fantasy. And then low fantasy is more like, I really don't know any other fandoms other than, the one that we don't talk about much anymore. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. But I kind of like low fantasy. I don't know. I feel like it just feels more realistic. Ooh, these chairs are cute. Do these go with it? I don't know, but I kind of like this red and the blue. I don't know. Oh, yes. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this kind of dark, cool tone red and then this kind of soft blue, like navy blue color. Oh, I was going to put a fireplace here, wasn't I? Oh, but there's a window here. That would look so cute. I don't know. We'll just get rid of it. And then maybe we'll put some plants or something out there to kind of cover that up. But I want to put a nice little fireplace, preferably something kind of small. This one's a little too fantasy. I kind of like this one. It's from Cats and Dogs. That one looks kind of nice, but I don't know. Brick doesn't really read very well here, I think. I would also like something that has a little bit of whimsy. So I don't know, maybe a little stove or, oh, wait a minute. This one from Cottage Living is very, very, very nice. That's very pretty. Maybe we can do something more like this. I think this one. I like this because this stone here matches the windows, but this isn't like super dark. I quite like that. Now, I was wanting to implement some kind of seating in here, of course, and I'm starting to realize that that's a bit of an issue. Should I extend the house one tile? I don't know if I can do that. I mean, actually, I don't see why I couldn't do that. It is part of the process sometimes. Ooh, it looks so weird right now, or we could just do that. Instead of extending the upstairs too much, I kind of don't mind the idea of using like a little roof piece just right here. We'll just make sure to, place it down properly like so, we'll bring out the eave. Oh, well, is that going to look weird? Ooh, it doesn't. We might have to, we could just say to heck with the window. I might just lower it. Ooh, there we go. And then we'll just add this back. And then we'll add this here. Oh, that adds so much, actually. I love that. I actually adore that. That is so good. We're just going to place down a little kind of love seat, I think, here. Something that feels like it would be in a semi-magical kind of cottage, Ooh, wait. This is cute. Is it too tall? I don't know. Maybe it is, but it's very, very cute. Oh, I do love that swatch. It's very hard to see it though. I do love the design on it too, especially with the this whimsical kind of magical vibe. There's only a few swatches that have that. Oh, that's so pretty. You can't even really see that. To be honest, it doesn't really look the best in here because it's not the same kind of red tone. It's almost purple. So, oh, I'm so silly. I forgot about this cute little love seat from Crystal Creations. It's perfect. Honestly, there's even a nice red swatch we can use. Ooh, it's not the same red though. Well, maybe let's look here. This feels more similar. This feels too cool toned. So maybe we'll just make this like wood instead, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I really like this. Maybe we should just not worry about these swatches matching so much. I feel like I get really in my head and wrapped up about swatches matching. So maybe that's just what we should just focus on, is making it not match or just making it feel okay. I feel like these two colors go together really well. However, this is the same color basically. So I kind of like the blue. I think I'll go with the blue. The blue is very nice in here. It's a different vibe than I would normally go with, and I'm kind of okay with that. Just because, whenever I'm building anything magical, I tend to just go with, lots of greens and browns and oranges, my typical color scheme. But, you gotta change it up sometimes, because after a while, the builds just start to feel the same, Like, does this rug look good? Is this layout even nice? Let's just experiment with something. Maybe this should go here. Maybe this should go here. Oh, I'm thinking I like that significantly more. And then we can put this window back here. Oh yeah, that's so much nicer, to be perfectly honest. And then the table can just kind of go like right here in the corner. In fact, we can add another little chair. Why not? And then, just put it right there in the corner. Oh, that's so cute. Actually, that layout is so much nicer. The interior, I do want to kind of bring in that exterior back. We could use this stucco kind of stuff. It does not look this faded outside. Isn't that so wild? It doesn't look bad, but I don't think it looks that great. Like, I honestly want there to be a lot more warmth. Ooh, that looks really nice. I don't know. It makes this look super washed out, though. It works with the windows kind of well, but this looks super washed out now. I mean, maybe we don't use this. Maybe we need to use like a proper stone. I feel like this is just not the vibes for in here either. It does look a little bit strange, I know. It's because I've got a texture override, and for some reason it overrides the stone texture on that. It's so random. I mean, I could also use this beautiful wallpaper from the Realm of Magic pack. It's very nice. I actually am really liking it the more I see it. That means I would change the flooring color possibly? Maybe. We could look. Ooh, what about this one? Oh, it's so much darker, but I like it so much more. I think this works pretty well together. It could just be because I can't really see the colors all that nicely because it's Sylvan Glade, but I am just gonna go with it. I think this looks very nice. It's a different vibe than I was expecting, but you know, because I was really not expecting to use blue in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change these colors. Oh, you know me. I don't like it. I don't like the blue. I was really trying to go with something, so we're just gonna go with maybe some dark wood. So I have been playing around for a little bit with different like exterior and then interior wallpapers. This one kind of has gotten me. It is absolutely beautiful. It's from the Get Together expansion pack. It's so, so lovely. This front door I'm also changing because I'm just having a hard time getting it to work. I think I'm going to use the door that is also from Get Together. It's just so stinking pretty. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. That's so perfect. It works with the windows. It works with the general vibe. I'm also going to use the other door that came with Get Together. There are so many things in this game, y'all. Can I just say, we have gotten so much content. It's not even funny. And I just feel like I get so overwhelmed so easily with all of the choices. Can we talk about that? It can be a little overwhelming sometimes. This looks very nice. I don't know about this stuff. I feel like this rug isn't the right color. Ooh, I like that. Like that warm orangey kind of color. I feel like the chairs need to be different. The table is absolutely perfect. It's from For Rent, but oh my goodness, it looks so cute here. I think for the chairs though, I definitely want to maybe use something that just fits the vibe of it being more of a cottage more. Ooh, there's a matching chair that came with that. Oh, maybe we should just use that instead. Doesn't that look so darling? Oh my goodness. Are those the right shades? Am I having issues with colors again today? I don't know. I feel like they look the same but different. Okay, they're good. They're good. I like this little like kind of flower. I don't know, that's very cute. And then for this little couch, I feel like I need something a bit less modern looking. I want something that looks, I almost wish this was smaller. I think that would be very cute. Y'all are here for the full process today. All of my indecision, all of my, swapping around, changing my mind. Maybe we could use this little bench, but that just doesn't look like a couch. So maybe instead of trying to use a love seat, what if we use some chairs? Oh, but that would be so lovely. Oh my goodness, just a couple of these here, because I can imagine maybe the folks that live here, maybe it's just two people at the most. What about these chairs from the base game? I feel like those would look beautiful. I mean, I always love using these chairs, and it's for a good reason, because look at how stinking pretty that they look here. Ooh, I love that. Okay, I kind of think I'm going to reconfigure this kitchen a tiny little bit too, just for that reason. That feels a little less strange to me. I kind of prefer that just because I didn't like the idea of the refrigerator being like right behind where you sit. This Get Together wallpaper was a little bit finicky to place in spots. It really is. So I'm kind of like going through and like just kind of adjusting it here and there. There's a lot of different versions of it, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it. I kind of like it all like that, and then maybe like a couple spots can be more open, like this one. Ooh, yeah, that looks really, really nice. Oh, it looks weird there. But yeah, I really, really love this. This looks so darling. Yeah, there we go. And I moved this back over here. Again, you're here with me with the indecisions. This feels more appropriate. This feels like a much better flow. It feels more, like it's supposed to be like this. So let's just start furnishing this place. It shouldn't take me, well, I'm about to say, it shouldn't take me too much longer. But let's be honest, y'all. You know me. I'm so indecisive. I can't. I low-key want to just use this other life and death rug here just because that looks really, really nice. They're same, but wait, are they the same? Are they the same? Yeah, they are the same. Am I crazy? I thought, maybe because this is a larger version. Actually, that doesn't look bad there. I think I'll use this one. That looks very good. Why does this look blue? Am I crazy? Why does this look blue? Oh my goodness. It looks so cold and dark. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I think I'm going to have to change these swatches around again. Oh dear. Oh bother. I am literally Winnie the Pooh right now. I'm, you know what? Let's just go with the flow. It's okay. This is the building process. Just so you know, this is my building process. Is sometimes you have to figure it out as you go, because otherwise it's hard to just kind of plan everything ahead of time. You know me, I like to plan things a lot, but at the same time, some things just come up and you can't plan for that either. So I'm going to make some changes to the house just because you know me. I see something throughout time. Oh, that does look so much better. Just throughout time, I get really into this, idea. And then after a while, I realize the idea just doesn't work, and that's okay. That's just part of the process. Typical me, making so many changes. But here I am. I went ahead and I changed this stone pattern back to the one that I was using originally, but I made it a darker color. And then I changed this upstairs section to this really nice shingle pattern from Enchanted by Nature. And yeah, now it feels correct. Everything feels good now. So let's actually start decorating the space. I think I'm going to put a little welcome mat in here. I don't know. I feel like, does that look cute? It really, really does, doesn't it? And then right here, I would like some kind of coat kind of space, like a wardrobe or a display. Ooh, this is kind of cute. I don't know why that's kind of cute to me. That's very nice. This is from the for rent pack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Very, very beautiful little furniture item. Ooh, I'm in love with that. I don't know, I kind of want to put it in the corner or something. I don't know. I just feel like that looks very nice. And then right here, I think I'm just going to put a little wardrobe after all, just because I feel like nothing else really kind of fits. Why is the for rent pack just kind of coming through today? Because this is from Growing Together. I'm so incorrect. But that looks so good there too. I'm trying to go with not magical vibes, but not magical vibes. I'm trying to kind of marry the two. I don't know what I'm doing really, y'all. I'm just kind of going off the vibes. I really want a mirror on this wall. I feel like that would look really, really cute here. What if we did this mirror? It is from Growing Together. I think the reason why I mix up For Rent and Growing Together so much is because that is a house, and then what is this one right here? It is, you can kind of see it. It's not a house, but it's so similar. I don't know. Maybe I'm just silly. Maybe I'm just not thinking through quickly. That looks so nice. And I feel like a little table right here in between the two chairs would look really good. I really think that this one from Get Together is perfect. And then maybe we can put a lovely little kind of candelabra situation here, kind of holder. Ooh, these are really cute. I also like the idea of just a single candle there, but I really want there to be this one from Get Together is beautiful. Let's get rid of some of these lights. We don't need these stinking lights in here. Excuse me. Oh, this looks so pretty. Look at the natural light coming through. It's tinged ever so slightly with pink. It's kind of amazing. I really just want to use candles in here just because I feel like that would look so beautiful. Ooh, this is lovely. It's from Vampires, but oh my goodness, look at that. And then maybe an overhead lighting situation, probably with the one from Vampires, just because, I don't know, it just looks right. It just looks good. Yeah, that one's very pretty, but maybe we'll find something else though. I don't know. Ooh, this one from Jungle Adventure. Ooh, this one's really pretty. I actually have used this quite a bit. I don't know. It's not very bright. is it? Maybe we'll put another one of these, like just like right here in the middle or something, or maybe in the corner. And then we can also put in some candle holders as well. These are from my wedding stories. Very, very, very beautiful. I love this item so much. It's very simple, but I feel like that works with this style. And maybe I'll put one right over here as well. Oh, how stinking pretty is this? I think I'm gonna move this door over and then put another one of these right here. That looks very, very nice. Look at that. Ooh, it's like well lit, but it's like perfectly lit. Okay, we really got to hone in. I think my issue with open concept is that I just kind of bounce around instead of just focusing on one spot. Oh goodness, that is the flaw of this whole thing, I guess. I think we'll put this here and we'll put some like little cabinets up here, and then we'll put another one of these right here. Oh, how cute. That's a fire hazard, I know, but listen, it's cute. And let's see. We'll do a nice sink here. I feel like this one kind of makes the most sense. Or should we use this one? I like to do the other one a little bit more. That one just looks better. We do need a stove technically. I guess I could use the one from the base game just because it kind of, it kind of resembles like they need fire for it. I have to have the sink here. So I'm guessing, I guess I can put it on the end here. We'll just put it on the end. I don't love it being there because it doesn't look like it really fits there. Like you can kind of see it's going into the wall a little bit. Okay, we're moving this all around. Okay, leave me alone. I can't. I'm just so indecisive. I think I'm going to put this right here on the end, and then we'll do like a corner moment again with the cabinets here. That does look quite nice. And then we'll get rid of this candle because it's just kind of, why would that be there? And then we'll fix these. Listen, y'all, I haven't built properly in so many days. And honestly, I feel like I get out of practice real quick. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is so daggone lovely. Can you just look at how pretty that is? Ooh, I kind of like these being in here. I don't know. It just adds some life in here. Even though they are magical, probably sort of. I'm just going to give them a little dish rack there. And let's see, some utensils. I feel like I'm really feeling the utensils that came with Horse Ranch. For some reason, like this. This looks like it would look really, really nice in here. And then also, there is something from the new pack, Adventure Awaits, that I feel like would look really, really good in here. It's a wall decor item, I'm pretty sure. I think that looks really cute. I just don't know where to put it, though, because it kind of doesn't fit. I mean, we could probably shrink it. It kind of fits. It kind of doesn't. I don't know. Maybe we'll put it right here. The candles, we can maybe put like right there. That's actually not bad. And then I kind of want to give them like all copper. That's lovely. Ooh, I love that. We'll put this in the corner instead. Maybe we can put one of these candles in here. I don't know. Maybe they have to put one like right above this for light. Is that making sense? Not really. I mean, that's definitely going to catch this on fire, but again, it's magic. Okay, we're not worried about the logistics here. Let's see, a little cozy little rug here. I would love more woven rugs in this game. You know me, I love a good woven rug. I also love a good tattered kind of weathered rug. So I think we'll put that one there. Oh, how stinking pretty is that? And let's see, some other clutter can go here too, I think. I would love it if I could find, I wish we had some mugs. Ooh, how about we just look up tea? Nice tea set or something. Ooh, I love this little tea kettle here. Actually, this one is perfect. And let's just look up book as well. Maybe we can just put like a little, maybe they're sitting here at the dining kind of whatever you call it, the bar here, and they're just writing up some recipes. And then maybe here's some other recipe books too. Maybe we won't put that there. I feel like if I put that there, it's just going to take up too much space. So we'll just do that instead. I feel like that looks very, very nice indeed. Okay. What if we put this somewhere? I feel like this has to come in here somewhere too. We'll just put it like right here. It's their little, cookbook, kind of spell book kind of thing that they use. I don't know. This place is kind of giving me Hobbit vibes in the best way possible. I mean, I don't see why Hobbit vibes would be anything less than best, but, potato. I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh, this Enchanted by Nature curtain probably is going to be so perfect, I can imagine. And there's a matching smaller version for the smaller windows. How stinking cute is that? Oh my goodness. And then let's think of some other things. A bookshelf? I feel like we do need a bookshelf. There would not be anything like a TV, so we kind of do need a bookshelf, don't we? This Realm of Magic one kind of is speaking to me. I don't know. I really like the level of light and stuff in here. I'm just having a hard time figuring out where I want to put this. I don't know. Maybe this just isn't fitting here well. Maybe it needs to be a bookshelf. Ooh, that doesn't look good. The curtains are like literally like in front of it. That's so bad. Maybe we'll get rid of this wardrobe. Or at the very least, we'll put it upstairs and use it. Because I feel like it would just look better right here. I guess we can go ahead and add a bit of kind of wall art. That would look really, really nice in here, I think. Just some cozy little art. You know, I'm not really sure what. Ooh. This would look really cute, like right here, maybe. Oh, that's so lovely. You know, a little painting there. I feel like that really is it, though. Yeah. Maybe this little guy, you know, from Realm of Magic. I love this one. Ooh, this one, it would go right here really nicely. All right, I think downstairs, like the main room is done. I'll go ahead and we can move on to this teeny tiny little kind of, what do you call it? A little powder room, I guess you could call it. I'm also going to put one of these candles in here as well for light, and I'll probably put some more, but it's just a little half bath, you know. It's kind of a lot maybe for this space, but having a little bathroom kind of downstairs is really just for gameplay conveniences, honestly. But you know, if you're if you're not really liking that, you can remove it too if you download this. I think I'll use this sink from Get Together just because I feel like out of all of them, they just look good together, this toilet and this sink. And then a lovely little mirror. This one from For Rent. Is it For Rent or is it Growing Together? It's For Rent this time. That looks so nice. We got to give them a toothbrush and toothpaste too, even though they live in this magical forest. They got to brush their teeth, right? And then we'll give them some soap as well and some TP, of course. And then a lovely little rug. You know, maybe something like this in here would be kind of cute. Some more art in here would be nice too. You know, just like a little painting or something. That looks kind of nice. It's very simple, but I quite like it. Do we want to give them some curtains in here? I mean, I'm imagining that they're not really getting a lot of people out here, so they're not really super concerned about privacy. I can't imagine, but at the same time, we can give them some like little itty bitty curtains like these. Oh my gosh, we can make them so small. They fit so well on those windows. How cute. I actually think the lighting in here is just fine, but I kind of want to go ahead and just add another one like right here. Oh, how pretty. And then I guess we can move on to upstairs, of course, but I am going to add another candle, I think right here in this kind of, you know, stairwell. Maybe right here would be better. Yeah, that seems right. And we do need some kind of railing too, because that's pretty important, right? I think we'll just use this one from Cottage Living possibly, or maybe this one just from the base game. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. I really like that though, because it does match the wood and like in the wallpaper there. So I feel like that looks good together. Upstairs, we're just going to use the same, you know, thing that we used downstairs to keep it really simple. I kind of like the idea of this being like a little dressing area since it's right next to the bathroom. So we'll give them a really nice little like mirror kind of setup. Ooh, this one will match so well. I love matching the wood tones and Get Together. Okay, I love the wood tones from that pack so much. And then we'll go ahead and we'll work on their bathroom here. What if, okay, hear me out. I know this is kind of strange, but like hear me out. What if downstairs is the toilet, but upstairs is the bathroom? As in it's literally only a bathtub. But then again, we could just do this, you know, just put the bathtub out front. Oh my God, but that would be so fun. Hold on, hold the phone. It would make this kind of space kind of strange. Hold on, I'm cooking something up here. I'm cooking something up in my mind that I think would be actually so fun because I want this to feel like a magical cottage in a concept. You know, I can't really describe what I mean by that, but I like the idea of the toilet being downstairs, a bathtub being upstairs. I know. Isn't it weird? I love it though. I need some kind of railing though. And I feel like the only railing that would work is maybe this one from Get Together. Oh my goodness. It does. Or not Get Together. For Rent. Forgive me, y'all. There's just so many packs. I can't keep up. Like, as a content creator, it's just hard to keep up with all the different packs. It really is. I know I don't want it to sound like I'm privileged or anything like that. And I mean, I am privileged in the fact that I get them, but you know what I mean. I'm just complaining to complain about something. Okay. Don't overthink it. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you all. You all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is clipping into the wall, but we're going to ignore it because it actually kind of looks cool. We'll just say that. There's also a little bit of roof poking through right here. You know what? We'll cover that with something. I'm not worried about it because over here, wouldn't it be cute if it was like a little dressing area just up here? We put like a little wardrobe here. We put, the mirror right there. Maybe we can put like another little wardrobe or something. Ooh, this is very pretty, but just like the vibes of that. I kind of like this. Ooh, instead we'll put this one here. This is their like where they keep their clothes and stuff. Maybe we can just put that there to cover that up. And then we do want a bathtub. So maybe I can put just like this as like a little storage cabinet. And maybe we should put curtains down first because we can then cover that up. Oh, but there's also this balcony. Oh gosh, y'all, I'm getting so ahead of myself. Oh, goodness gracious. I am so bad about that. I just go crazy sometimes with building because I really just love it so much. I'm going to put the door there. I guess the bed will have to go here, but then the bathtub will have to go here. I don't know. Help me. Maybe we'll just put the door there. And then the bed can go here, which is fine, I guess. Or maybe it can just go here. Yeah, I like that more. We'll do that. And I don't know if I want to use this bed or if I want to use this really magical bed or if I just want to use this one from Life and Death. I mean, this one has my heart. You know me. I love it, but I don't know if it really fits. I don't really want like a big 4-poster bed either. I feel like keeping it fairly simple with the bedding would be really nice. So this one really does speak to me, I feel like, just because it's very simple. But yeah, I want to put like a really nice like clawfoot tub right here. I know this is wild, but it just fits right, Isn't there another one that I think would look better here? Oh, this one from Cats and Dogs. I really, really love that. Oh, what am I thinking, y'all? We got to use this one from the base game. It's literally a crafted one that fits so well with the vibe too. All right, let's just focus on this little nook. Let's just find some nice curtains that can go here. This curtain fits this window very, very beautifully. I just don't know if it fits the vibes and the colors for sure. I mean, we could just use this window or this curtain once again because that's very, very pretty. It works really, really well. But yeah, we can put this here and let's look in the bathroom accents section because maybe this could work here. I know it looks kind of modern, but like there's a dark wood tone. I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. I really want to use this like shelf kind of thing from Horse Ranch. I don't know. Is this room getting to be ridiculous and too much? Probably. Yeah, it most definitely is. But you know me. I just like the vibes. Okay, it's about the vibes. They're very much so a naturey kind of sim. Maybe I'll put a sink up here. Maybe a sink would look really nice. I don't know. Okay, but like I kind of like this sink up here, and like maybe this can be above it. Maybe they don't have a mirror. Oh, that's actually so adorable. And then maybe we can just put like a bunch of plants, which I didn't put any plants downstairs, which is kind of a shame, isn't it? Oh my gosh, y'all, I need to focus. I keep getting distracted and just being like, oh, but what about this? Or what about that? Just do it, y'all. Like, I just gotta do it. We'll put some like towels there or something. We'll put a little rug underneath, or just like a rug in general, like just right here. Oh, this looks really cute, just right here underneath the bathtub. Oh, that's nice. I think I like that. That's a nice little kind of layout. I do think I want to put like a little table or something, just like a little table nearby. Not this one necessarily, maybe this one. Hold on. This one kind of looks cute. Maybe we can just put it like right here or, I kind of like it being right here near the head where you would be laying. Ooh, this one's very cute. It's from For Rent, but oh my goodness, look at that color. And I can just imagine maybe putting some like a candle here, which by the way, we can just get rid of these silly little saucer lights because why would we need that? Oh, isn't that so lovely? But we do need to add some candles back in here. I wish there was just a candle section over here. That would be so, so nice. Because honestly, looking through all the lamps just to find some candles is kind of frustrating. And I'm going to go ahead and add some light with these as well. And then downstairs, I will clone this rustic candle chandelier. I think it going right here is very nice. Yeah, I kind of love it, to be honest. I am kind of obsessed. I kind of want to put this like right here instead. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then I can put this right here maybe. Oh, that's so much more open. And then I'm just going to put the bed like this because I think only one Sim's going to live here, to be honest. But, you can still use both sides if you want. And then I need to find a cute little, I guess you could call it a little side table here. I think that one looks really cute. And then I'm just going to use the same candelabra because it's just very simple, but like it looks really cute. And I think this should be like right here instead. Yeah, that's much better. And then for storage, I would love a little chest or something, just like right here. That looks really cute. Or maybe right here in the corner. I feel like that looks better. Ooh, I want to add this chair somewhere. Maybe just like right here to the side. Maybe if they have like a visitor, they could just be sitting here while they're taking a bath. I'm just thinking of random little bits and bobs. I feel like we need some more stuff over here for sure. I think I'll just use the Enchanted by Nature curtain again. I forget which swatch I used. I think it was this one, yeah. And I think I'm going to actually shrink these down a little bit just because they're just a little too big. And I think that looks very cute over here. And then I guess I'll put another one of these candelabras just like right here on this little like dresser here. And then we can look at the clutter that usually goes over here, on like a dresser, like, I don't know, cologne bottles and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of adding some of those, but at the same time, I feel like adding something that looks more magical would be more appropriate. So maybe we should look for some stuff. I know that let's go to the life and death pack. Yeah, like these, I hate that these don't clip onto here, but maybe we can just use the 9 key to lift them up. Yeah, that looks really good. But just like a couple of those right here would look really, really nice. And then the same with these as well. We can even shrink them down, just kind of place them like that. Maybe these are like colognes and perfumes and just like assortments of other things that they apply to their skin. I'm not sure. Maybe it's stuff that they've made themselves. Who knows? But I'm going to put another one of these like little rugs here. I really like that. And then do I want a mirror? I think I'll just put a mirror on the wall above that just because, honestly, something like that looks kind of cute. All right, we got to give this area some love here. I feel like we need a big rug for underneath the bed as well. Probably something from Life and Death. I feel like I've been using those rugs a lot today, but that just looks really, really nice. Actually, that one looks quite nice, honestly. I think I might just go with the regular swatch. And then for above the bed, I would like some kind of nice art. Maybe this tapestry from Vampires. Ooh, that looks very cute. I always love that item. And something I did not add in this house that I feel like is very necessary that I'm going to move back downstairs to specifically place is a grandfather clock. Oh my goodness, right there. I feel like this window is just proving to be in the way. I kind of just want to get rid of it just for this because I think this looks so pretty. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Okay, what else should I add in here? If I'm asking that question, then maybe that means there's enough. So I'm just going to put this curtain here. I'm just going to shrink this one down, put it there. I think that looks quite nice. Maybe something right here. Maybe just like a little table or something. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. Let's look in the hobbies and skills. I mean, I could probably even add in an easel right here. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I quite like that. Just like this easel right here. Oh yeah, that fits the space and it gives them something to do. I don't know about this little balcony. I quite frankly don't know what to put out here. I'm feeling like something just like a little like sitting arrangement, Oh, maybe this little bench from the outdoor retreat pack looks really cute. Ooh, what about a telescope? I feel like a telescope would be perfect for in here. Or for out here, actually. This one from Werewolves is really cute. I really like it because, I don't know, it gives me Dragon Age vibes. If that makes sense, then you know what I'm talking about. That's very cute. That looks so good there. And then I guess I can go ahead and add another one of these candle lights out here, and then a little rug as well, maybe some plants. I think I'm literally just going to use this Werewolves one like again because it just looks so good. The tattered, weathered rug is just so stinking pretty. I love that. And then we can just add some more plants and stuff, or any plants. We've barely added any plants in this house, which I feel like is a travesty, honestly, because it's in this beautiful area. Like, come on, like, what am I thinking? Like, what am I doing? You know, I'm going to be honest. You know, this is just me, complaining. But I'm kind of burnt out of all of the plants that we have in this game, y'all. Like, I really, really want something different in this game. I don't know. I just hope that in the future we get some more, which, I mean, we've got so many, but I just want more. I'm greedy, okay? I'll add this little plant here just because I feel like it looks so perfect in the kitchen there. Okay, I think the interior is finally finished. It's pretty cozy. It's pretty simple. I kind of love it though. I would love to, just have like a bathing area upstairs and then the toilet downstairs. That's so, I don't want to say realistic, but it just makes sense. And I think I can change the foundation. I think I can change the foundation. Yeah. I don't really know if this really makes much of a difference. It really doesn't, but it makes it look a little nicer. And then for the plants, I am going to make sure I click live edit. And then I also want to only do base game because I only want to look at the flowers that you can already see here. These like tiny little like flowers, I don't even know where to find those really. Ooh, these now. These I can see everywhere. Oh, how stinking cute. We can put some of those around. Oh, wait, I think it's these. Yeah, these are the flowers. These look so good. We can just scatter these around. I just really want to blend this in. Like, I want it to feel like it actually like fits here. And then let's see. We've also got like a lighter colored one. I'm looking for like a lighter color on these two. Ooh, this grass fits really well. It doesn't fit like with my override, but it does look like it is the grass that's surrounding the area. I don't really want to use anything that doesn't match either. Like, I don't want this to feel like it's standing out in a weird way. Let's see. Where is this kind of like lower? Is it this one? Is that the right one? I don't think so. You can kind of see it has like a pinkish tinge. Is it this one? No. This one? No, it is not. Maybe it's under the flowers section. Ooh, is this it? Ooh, it's close. That's close enough, I guess. But, oh, I'm so picky and nitpicky whenever it comes to landscaping. It's honestly, I hate to say it, it might be my least favorite part of building. Like, there's something very fun and satisfying about it. It's this one right here. But it's just difficult for me. I don't really know how to explain it any other way. I have a hard time with it because it's just like something I can easily overdo. And so I'm like, ooh, what should I put out here? Well, we're going to add some lavender for sure. We're definitely going to add some lavender around because it would not be my build without some lavender. And I might even use some tool mod to add more of these because you can see some tufts of lavender. And I low-key want to just focus on maybe adding like a couple little things out front here. Maybe we'll add some of these like stepping stones to kind of create sort of like a little, not really a paved spot, but this is at least an area where they keep some things. And since this roof kind of overhangs a little bit, maybe they can put some stuff out here. Maybe we'll put like a couple of these planter pots. I feel like that would look very nice. And we do need to add some like lighting out here too, don't we? If you made it to this part of the video, hey, what's going on? We don't really need to put lighting, I've realized, because it's never dark here, so it's not going to do any difference. But how are you doing? If you've got to this part of the video, why don't you let me know in the comments? Just say something silly. You could literally type something silly, or you could say something, give me a fun fact about yourself. Sure. Or, I don't know. Just kind of come up with something that you think would be, funny. I don't know. I'm adding some ivy because what would a cottage be without ivy. And honestly, it looks beautiful here. Love to see that. Love to see that. And then I'm thinking, what else? What else? I don't want to put a bike. I don't really want to put anything else. Actually, I think I want to leave it at this. Maybe a tree. I know this tree is from Journey to Batu, but I kind of really like it here. It just looks so different and unique. I don't know. I'm feeling like there needs to be something more, like right here. Like I feel like it needs to have some kind of like outdoor space. You know, whether it's like a little eating area or a little cooking area. I feel like a cooking area would be really nice. Maybe this little grill from the base game. I really love that. And then maybe just like a little table or something with like an umbrella or I don't know, just something along that line. I'm actually not going to put an umbrella since it's not super dark anyways, but I do want to add some kind of like outdoor kind of table. You know, something that makes sense. You know, we could do a picnic table. Would a picnic table look good? No, I want an actual proper table. Ugh, I hate to use it again, but this one from For Rent, not Get Together, Jesus. I really think it looks nice. And there is a matching chair that goes with it too. So that makes it even better. I love it. It's very lovely. And then again, this is not really going to do anything because there's no change in the lighting throughout the day, but I want to add a little candle or candelabra or something of that variety. Maybe this little oil lamp. That looks really, really cute. Yeah, just having something like outside for them to sit at and, you know, eat something. Can we use terrain paint here? We most certainly can. That's awesome. I think I'm just going to do like a little kind of paved moment. Ooh, this looks very nice. We can just do like a little itty bitty paved moment here. And then maybe we can just like kind of, you know, do this like this or something. We can get rid of like these awkward little stones here. I feel like this looks so strange. I feel like it just looks just plorped down in the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of what it is, to be honest with you. So I think that's really all I'm going to do. Before I move on though, I think I am going to adjust this what do you call it? This terrain paint. Y'all, it's the end of the recording session, so you can tell I'm starting to lose it just a teeny little bit. I think that looks really, really, really nice though. We can use some dirt to kind of soften it a little bit. And I guess there you have it. I don't know. Isn't it cute? I think it looks pretty cute. I would live here for sure. I'll go ahead and we can give you a little tour, you know, see this cute little house. Very cozy, very cute. And then we'll go inside. Oh, I just love the interior. The interior is absolutely beautiful. Ooh, we need to paint the ceilings. I always forget that, y'all. I'm guessing I'll just use the same flooring as for the ceiling. I just feel like that makes sense to me. It just looks good. There we go. But yeah, let's go back inside. Let's go back inside and look. Oh, how stinking beautiful is this? Like, wow. Like, I just know it smells a little herbal, a little bit like lavender. It's a little bit smoky, but in a good way. You know, it smells like the fire. Like, oh my goodness. It's so lovely. Let's go into the little bathroom, little half bath here. Cute. Love it. Little toilet room. And then upstairs, a lovely little bed, a lovely little bathing area. Love to see it with some, you know, some curtains and some roof clipping in. And then lovely little dressing kind of, you know, area. I don't know. Tiny little balcony space. Nothing really crazy, you know, little star viewing area. And that's really it. I did add a trash can, so we remembered that. There isn't a mailbox because we don't need it out here. And yeah, love to see it, y'all. Like, you know, we can fully live here. It's very cute and cozy. I have my girl Harriet here. She's the one who brought me here. And Neilani, sweetie, I don't know why you're still here. I played here what feels like months ago, and she's just still chilling here. So maybe she just really likes it. But anyways, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the video, of course, what you thought of the build. And yeah, I just want to say huge thank you to my YouTube members, the Lavender Buds. I love you all so, so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you would like to become a YouTube member, you'll get early access to my videos as well as you will see members only content as well. So any posts that are members only, but also videos. I usually do semi-weekly kind of save file planning videos. I have some other ideas for members only content too that would be kind of fun. Just I'm thinking about it, but I'll ask the members. Don't you worry. Just keep an eye out for that post. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if it is the evening, I hope you have a good sleep. I hope everything is nice and relaxed and chilled, in your brain, because I know I am. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. And that is everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird, and I'll speak to y'all next time. Bye, y'all.